What is up, you guys? It is Zach, and welcome back to my channel. My apologies, I know this video was supposed to go up yesterday, but some things came up and I wasn't able to record it on Thursday, so sorry about that. You're getting it today. You'll be fine. So I wanted to update people on the Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series, because I don't think I've done a formal video announcing what I'm doing with the project, and I've got some obviously more stuff to talk to you guys about. Now, for those of you who do not know, I am continuing it. I am continuing the Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series, but I will be focusing it more on the ghosts, the portrait ghosts specifically, and different concepts for them, their boss battles, etc., things like that. So I do want to start off with saying thank you guys for all the support I've always gotten on those Luigi's Mansion 4 videos. I mean, thousands and thousands of people have watched them now. I think the part 1 of the series I did last year is nearly at 10,000 views, so thank you guys so much for your support on the whole series, and obviously the original video that really did really well. I truly thank you guys for all the support on those videos. So that's why I do want to keep continuing the series, even if it isn't like a broad thing about the game anymore. It's more specific about the ghosts that you encounter. Before we get into the new series updates and like what's going to happen, what it's going to be about and all that, I do want to talk about the supercut of the Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series that I am going to release. Originally, I was going to have it out by now, but a couple months ago, my Final Cut Pro had an issue, and basically caused not the file, but the project that I was working on in Final Cut Pro to become, I don't want to say corrupt, but it basically was unusable. I basically wasn't able to use the footage anymore, or like, you know, it kind of fell apart. So I kind of have to restart, and I've been pushing it off just because of life priorities. There's a lot going on in my personal life, so unfortunately I haven't been able to get it out there yet, but I do want to get it out obviously before this new series, so I'm gonna try and work on it a bit this summer, maybe get it out like August or September, because I really do want to work on improving it in ways, you know, like in terms of the editing and all that stuff, just to make it better. And plus, not to mention, I do want to add little bonus extra things in there to incentivize people who've even seen the series before to come back and watch the supercut. So keep your eyes open for updates on that project. That one's, thankfully, it won't be too hard of a project because most of the video is done. It's just putting it all together, editing some things to make transitions between episodes smoother, and yeah, so that's all I've really got to say about the supercut. It's coming, it just might be a little while because I basically have to restart the whole project. Alright, let's talk about the new series. So, what is this new series going to be? Well, this new character concept series, kind of inspired by what GamerJuke do, is basically you're going to see every single portrait ghost in the mansion. I'm going to introduce you to them. Obviously, I have to create all of them because I didn't have all this stuff created like before, so I'm creating all the portrait ghosts. I think there's going to be something like 50 something of them. I don't know the exact, so I think I want to say it's 50 something. It might be a little bit more, but you're going to meet all of them. You'll hear some backstory, and I'll include how you defeat them. I'll include their fight, their boss fight, and I think it's going to be really, really cool. And how it's going to work is I'm going to do it in seasons. So, you know how there's 8 areas in the game that I have? You know, if you look at the map and how it's colored, like each color represents a different area in the game. Well, each area will be a season of the series. So, I believe Season 1 has 8 episodes, because there are 8 portrait ghosts that you fight in that area. I believe it's 8. So it'll be an 8-part series at first, just like last year, because obviously it's all about the ghosts. They'll be shorter, so like they're not going to be super, super long videos, maybe 10 minutes, not even probably. And yeah, it's going to be detailing the ghosts, their fight, their personality, backstory, that kind of jazz. I'm going to try and just make them look nice, make each episode look nice. I'm going to try my best. You guys know me, I'm not a professional video editor or an animator, which I'll get into animation in a little bit. And you know, it's just not me. Like, so I do what I can with my very rudimentary, elementary level editing skills. So I hope it's enough to at least be enticing. I mean, if you guys are still interested in the series, you've seen the first big video and the series and think, okay, this guy isn't too bad. So I think you'll like the general direction of the character concepts. Now, going into animation, this is something that's not all set in stone yet. Some of it is. There are some things that I've already got in motion, but there are some things I'm still trying to work out and trying to figure out how I want to do them, if I'm going to do them. So let's start with the certainties, what I'm doing. So I posted a little teaser on Thursday showing a storyboard, like that I was working on something in a storyboard. Basically, for those of you who don't know what a storyboard is, it's kind of like a map outlining how scenes in a movie or animation or even like a short skit, YouTube video, whatever, it outlines how it's going to go and how it's going to look, and just the general like direction of what I want to see in this animation that I am getting done. So yes, I am getting something animated. Just to add some quality and to give like a little bit of a visual flair, as opposed to, you know, my usual style of just having randomly moving 2D objects. I'm hiring a 2D animator to make an intro, make a 10-second little intro to the series that will be really cool. It's gonna have Luigi, it's gonna have some of the ghosts, and I'm really excited for this animation to get done. This is something that's already being worked on by CJ Destroya. For those of you who think that name sounds a little familiar, he's actually done stuff for Chris on CC Media. You know, he did that little animated intro for Chris, and more notably, he did something for Nathaniel Bandy in his Bandyverse series. So, you know, he's a really talented 2D animator. I've known him for a little while now, and I'm very happy to be working with him to make a 2D animated intro for the series. It's only going to be 10 seconds long. It's nothing overly crazy. It might be a little longer, might be a little shorter. I don't know. It depends on how it all works. I have never 2D animated everything. I just kind of put on a storyboard what I want out of the intro, and he's going to make it. So we'll see how that all goes. But let's get into something I want to do, but I'm not sure if I'm going to yet. Only because it's a big endeavor, very big endeavor. It will be expensive, very expensive, and it's something I want to do to add quality and just to add a little extra flair to the series, because I do think that with these character concepts, I think this will be the last I do on Luigi's Mansion 4, because, like, what else can I really talk about? Like, I've really detailed a bunch of different things. So this will be the last thing that I do, and I really do want to end this iconic series for my channel, to be honest, with a bang. I mean, yes, this is going to be like a 50-part series, so there's, you know, it's not like it's ending anytime soon. But I was wanting, something I'm thinking of doing is getting more animation done. Basically, a little animated cartoon version of my Luigi's Mansion 4 game. I actually have had a lot of people in the comment section saying, you should make this an actual game, you should mod the original Luigi's Mansion to make this possible, you should do a fan game. I can't. That's not in my skill set. That's, I don't know anyone who would do it or who could do it. It's just not possible. If one of you out there does want to make a little fan game, you are more than welcome to. Just give me the credit, of course, but you are more than welcome to take any of my ideas and use them, because I would love to see them visualized. So I do think that, like, you know, like, I can't do that, but I do want to do something. And sorry, my watch just banged. I do want something. And if shut up phone, if the 2D animated intro goes well, it might be something I look into. And what I think it would be is, it would be a couple-minute clip at the end of each season that kind of shows off a little bit of what happened in that season in terms of the ghosts. So, like, maybe Luigi would fight one of the ghosts in the little clip at the end of the season, and then when all of the seasons are out, obviously this season, or this series, would be a couple of years at least, because, like, you know, it's a pretty big endeavor. Then at the very end of it all, you can put all of the little animation things together from the end of each season. You can put them together to make one decent-sized cartoon. I think it would be fun to do, mostly because it would be easier for me, money-wise, to pay for small chunks as opposed to paying for one big, large animation. And plus, it would get people to come back to see the animation continue. And then plus, I can release the whole version of the animation when the series is all said and done, and it could be its own, let's say each part is, or each segment is 2 to 3 minutes in length. Let's say 2 minutes to make math easy. If there's 8 seasons, 2 minutes for each one, that's 16 minutes of animation, like of 2D animation, a cartoon, that people can watch whenever, and it relates to the series. So if people want to watch, oh my god, I need to drop my phone. If people want to watch the cartoon, and then they're interested to learn a little bit more, then they can watch the series as well. It's just something I think is possible, but it's expensive. So if this is an avenue I go down, I do think it would be something that I would crowdfund, because I'll be straight up, the intro alone will most likely cost me a couple $100. I'm not entirely sure, because I'm paying Siege Destroyer by the hour. Obviously I don't want to say specifics, but I'm paying him by the hour, and it's gonna be expensive for a 10-second clip, let alone 2 minutes. You know, that's like, what? That's 12 times the work. So, like, you know, it's a lot of money. So we'll really have to see, like, how it goes. But I do want to get you guys' opinion on crowdfunding to get the animations, like, you know, like, to see, like, if I can get animation done. It would need, I mean, I'm a small channel. My ad revenue isn't super high. Like, I don't make a lot on YouTube. I can't just, you know, use what money I make on YouTube, because it ain't enough. So that's an idea I wanted to run by you guys. But regardless of that animation, the 2D intro, the intro, that's going to happen regardless. There's no crowdfunding for the 10-second intro I'm getting animated. None of that. It's just that I'm wondering if it'll work, if I want to do that extra step to make it even better. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. It's been a weird and fun journey doing this series. I love it. I love my Luigi's Mansion 4 concept series. So hopefully you guys do too. So thank you guys so much for watching this little update video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do down below. And I'll talk to you guys a little bit more. I'll probably do a Chatterday sometime today, so come check out the Chatterday if you'd like. Yeah, I guess that's it, you guys. Until next time, see you all in the next video.